Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Ramirez here, hoping that this little ghetto rig I got set up holding the phone, the iPhone, and the stand. Hold on, let me make sure. Apply a little tape because it looks like it wants to come off on one side. Give me 1 second. This is the it looks like it says Maonocaster Lite, Professional Audio Innovations, portable podcast console, condenser microphone set. It wasn't a lot. It was like $100 on Amazon, 117 bucks, I believe, on Amazon. And hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Close the door. Usually my people, they like to come in and interrupt me while I'm doing YouTube content for you guys. Okay, so here's the unboxing of what we got going on. I did look into it. I did unbox it initially, but I want to unbox it with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually sit into the frame. So. And unbox this thing. Okay, so we got this one right here. Alright. Open the box up. And right off the bat, got the manual right here. And it tells us what's going on. All the switches, what they do, all the functions. Gotta read through it, obviously. It's saying it's plug and play, so that's always a plus. As far as the actual sound card interface, got this little piece right here, a letter from the company. The diagram, this is what's really helpful, to give you a diagram. Sorry about the glare, guys, from the ring light. Anyhow, the diagram is showing, this is what the diagram is showing a pretty simple setup, straightforward, in and out inputs, and where it hooks up to the PC. Plug and play is what it's saying. It's in order to facilitate your use, we provide you with 3 common use cases. Please read them carefully. If you have any questions, please contact us via email support or visit our official website. Okay, so that's what's going on. All right, so we got the little mixer console right here. Okay, it's the mixer console. It's got a little echo fader, a monitor fader, and it's got a minimum and maximum mic mix. Looks like a gain wheel, your typical gain wheel. Gain wheel is like another fancy word of saying volume. This says minimum and max with music. You can collect, you can plug up outputs, like musical outputs with, I believe it's called a 1/8 inch jack. So you got out, so it says USB-C, then we got output pod 1, output pod 2, output pod 3. I would assume those are where you would plug the headphones for the people that you have on your podcast, okay? Or even if you want to record music, you can use this for the artists to have their headphones on, okay? Let's see, output is another output, so it looks like an additional audio output. So it looks like 4 outputs, I would assume. This is what I'm guessing. We're gonna dive right in. Let's see, music input. So we got a music input right here, and then we have our knobs where we got the low, medium, and high. This is the equalizer right here. It's just the low, mid, and high, just like in your stereo system. We can EQ those frequencies out. Then we have minimum max, which is record. I'm assuming this is for this is probably like a gain wheel, an additional gain wheel or volume wheel on the recording going into the system. I'm not totally sure. I'm gonna jump right into diagrams. It's gonna show me what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's going on. It looks like they have some pre-built buttons. We got opening, applause, gunshot, laughter, booing, awkward, slapping, cheering, and there's 4 programmable buttons right here. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. It's also it is also a interface, has built-in interface, sound card. Okay, so it's like, I believe for the interfaces on PC or even Mac, I'm sure, it's a 3 millisecond delay between the audio feed and from the mic to the headphones. 3 milliseconds, you can barely tell with 3 milliseconds. Without a sound card based mixer of the sort like this, or podcast setup, or amateur podcast setup. Dang, I forgot what I was about to say. Lost my train of thought. Probably gonna be in the comments. He was talking about this, and this. Okay, what was I going to say? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. So I keep looking at the taped up iPad I mean, excuse me, not iPad, iPhone to this thing, and it's like, so that way I'm making sure I keep this in frame. Anyhow, you can record artists and do podcasts with it. Okay, so that's what's going on. Got the power button right here. I'm not sure. It looks like it might be bus powered by the USB. The USB must power it up. Because let's see, I'm not sure. Not sure I see like a power source. So it's probably bus powered. When I say bus powered, meaning USB powered. My other interface that I used to have would do that. Oh yeah, it was a conversation about interfaces that I lost my train of thought on. Without any kind of like interface or sound card, there's a 12 millisecond delay. Depending, that's like the norm usually. It's like a 12 millisecond delay. It's noticeable big time without a sound card. Being that you get this, it has a built-in sound card in it, interface in it, so it brings the from mic input to headphone output 3 millisecond delay. That's usually the norm. It's about 3 milliseconds where it's barely noticeable. Okay, so that's why it's important to have external card interfaces or sound card interfaces to produce podcasts and or music production. Okay, so now I've dived in with this. Let me go ahead and jump into the computer, and we'll go ahead and mess with this. I probably won't even be the computer that I have to jump into. I'm just going to plug this up, and we're just going to play with it. Okay, so I'll see you in a few seconds. Obviously, before I get into all that, because I clearly jumped ahead of myself, I want to show you what else we have here. We got the little, it's kind of like a pop filter with foam that goes over the condenser mic itself. It's a little, it's an inexpensive condenser mic. It's just for potting. It's not for yelling into, because you could break it when they're, you get what you pay for if you try to yell into those kind of mics. It's just for podcasting. Oops, a bug fell on me. Yeah, it's just for podcasting, guys, and this little piece goes on top over this, like over it, and that's what that does. It's kind of like a pop filter. Okay, and then we got this right here. Got some cords right here. This looks like a XLR cable to plug the mic in. XLR cable to 1/8" jack, meaning it'll plug into the microphone itself right here, and 1/8" jack should plug into the input of the podcast mixer. Or music production mixer. Okay, and we got a audio cable here. Let me go ahead and pop it open, guys. I'm holding it. Okay, we got this right here. Looks like 2 audio cables we got. Okay, so that way we can hook up devices to put in to mix the music using the mixer itself with the inputs. It's self-explanatory. It's like setting up a stereo system, like a house stereo system, but to your PC. I believe it doesn't. I don't think it comes with any software. I think it's one of those things where it's just a live feed, and you're mixing in real time with this. But you could use digital audio workstations or DAW for short, like FL Studio or Pro Tools or all those other ones like that. But who uses Pro Tools for this, huh? Okay, so this is a USB-C cable. This looks like the cable we use to plug up into the computer itself. And I had read it was plug and play, so the driver should install automatically when we plug this thing up, plug this baby up. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm probably on the screen recorder gonna load up my digital audio workstation. I use Fruity Loops for it, so we can test the sound card ability, and I'll just record the system audio with my screen recorder through the program, so that you can hear how quick the feed is when I speak to the mic, all that good stuff. All right, so let's do that. Let's jump right in. Follow this diagram. I'm gonna go ahead and follow this diagram, and we're gonna hook this baby up. All right, guys, I went ahead and followed the diagram. Let me get up right quick, guys. So I went ahead and followed the diagram for one of the purposes. You could use it for the computer mobile streaming, and follow this diagram, straightforward. I set it up for music recording, okay? And I already have the mic input it like it said for the mic to be inputted. I have it inputting back here, one of these back here. Let me see if I can show you guys. Mic 1 input, and the headset is the headphones that I'm wearing. Okay, And right now the unit is powered off. You do not need a power supply to charge it. It is bus powered, okay? Meaning that when you plug it into the USB plug, which in this case I have a splitter right here, I plugged it into the splitter going into the laptop, and it is charging it. It's saying it's charging it right now. So let's go ahead and power this on and see if we can see any signals coming through. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the power button that's in the back. I'll show you the power button right here. Hit that button. See it light up. Now it's lighting up. Now you see how the mic's picking up right there? Hitting the mic. So I'm hitting the mic. See, it's getting a good feed. Let me go ahead and put the headphones on, see what I hear. Give me 1 second. I want you to see this. Okay, let's see what we got here going on. Alright, now I can't really hear myself. I probably have to turn my mic up. My mic is turned down, so let's see if I can do some progress here. And I can hear it. I can actually hear myself pretty good. Let me turn it up louder. Yeah, I hear it real good. I'm gonna turn. It sounds like an echo on my side. You can't hear it because I got the headphones on. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna load up this interface into Fruity Loops. Let me go ahead and take the echo off. It's kind of aggravating. Let me get closer to the mic so I can hear myself pretty good. Yeah, it sounds real good, guys. I'm talking in here into the mic, and and it sounds great, guys. It's like right on the money. It's that 3 millisecond thing I was telling you about, where you can barely notice any kind of craziness. Like, look, you got effects, denoise. I'm gonna play around with all that, but I want you to kind of hear the quality. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up Fruity Loops. Oh, I'm gonna drop that. Yep. Oh yeah, can't do without traffic secrets and copyright secrets. But anyhow, oh yeah, let's also check, see what Amazon's doing. Go ahead and reload. Hit the reload. $143.83. That's cool. More going in. Okay, if you want to know what that money going up like that, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This isn't about that, so I was just curious. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Anyhow, like the video, that would help also. Really help the channel grow tremendously. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and load this up into my favorite DAW, which is the Fruity Loops. You see the Fruity Loop icon. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut the video, and start screen recording with the settings on the DAW. For the people that follow this channel strictly for the FL Studio content, you can get this little starter kit, guys, and not only be ready for podcasting, but you can record into it as well. Of course, because it's a cheaper mic, I wouldn't recommend having people come in and yelling in the mic, because you could break the mic that way. So yeah, just want to make that clear, because this was only about $117 starter pack unit for podcasting and or vocal recording in a software such as Fruity Loops and others like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my computer and we're gonna see what's up. See y'all in the next few seconds. Whoa. Oh, I didn't know it was going on. Yeah, okay, this right here looks like it's giving me problems a little bit trying to run this through the FLP or the FL Studio program. Let me see what's going on. We're gonna look at the audio settings. 9 underruns, 10 underruns, that's why. So that means an ACO panel. I gotta back it up a little bit. Let's see if I can bring it back some. Oh man, I did something in here that's like throwing it off. Alright, here we go. Let's try that. That might hopefully catch. Alright, well anyhow, I got the audio running through FL Studio. It said the underruns are 0 right now. I brought the samples to 4 milliseconds. So you should be able to hear me really clearly. I'm going to go ahead and press some of the button effects. It said underruns. It's messing up. So we're going to see on the playback how it all pans out. There's a certain way to do this, guys. You just got to tinker with it. It's a pain in the ass, guys. Anyhow, I'm going to go pick up the mic. Picking it up, put it in front of the screen, or the lens. There it is right here. Now if I press the denoiser, you're going to hear the difference. Okay, so it did that. You can hear the background noise, but you can also hear me better at the same time. The noise canceling helps with cleaning up that background air noise. I'm probably just going to leave that like that right now so I can lean back in my chair and discuss with you. Yeah, you can set this up to your PC, but it's see how it's got underruns right here. As far as the FL Studio program goes, it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. It'll record into it. I'm just having difficulty recording the screen capture audio so that I could show you that it works really good if you were to record in a DAW similar to FL Studio. 7 underruns, that's no good. That's no good. So let's try to see if we can make that better at the expense of making a sample at the at the expense of making the sample rate go a little higher so we can make the underrun stop. I brought it up a little bit, so let's see. This is a i3 processor I got running, and if we look at the CPU of FL Studio, it's not too bad. Looks like I might have hit the sweet spot, looks like. So it's at the expense of an additional millisecond added to the CPU or processing, whatever it is that's within the FL Studio program. So this is for like the Maono, I think that's how you say it, Maono mixing console. I initially had problems with it at first because I was let me pick up the console and put it in actual. Let me move this over so you guys can see. It looks like the underruns have stopped, so I might have found the sweet spot as far as recording vocals into it. I can deal with 4 millisecond delay so long there's no underruns showing right here. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me show you in the mixer console and the webcam. Okay, let me see if I can get a better centered look. Okay, see these 4 knobs right here? I had them turned all the way down and it wasn't working. Like, I was like, why is it not recording into FL Studio? It should work like my old studio setup I had in the past. And guys, this is like the 16th take of me yelling and bitching and screaming at this thing, trying to get it right. It looks like we got it right, actually, guys. So the people that are into FL Studio, wanting to learn how to record into FL Studio, this is how you can go about doing it. Okay, so now that we got this far in the video, for FL Studio peoples, let me show you what's going on. So as you start the program, the mixing console already installs the drivers for you. So when you open your FL Studio program, you have to go to Options, Audio Options, and you have to choose ACO for all. Once you choose ACO for all, you need to show the ACO panel. Oh, excuse me. It kind of froze on me. So it shows. Then you click on Show ACO panel. I don't recommend toggling with these right here. It looks like we found the sweet spot because there's no underruns to record vocals. I can deal with 4 millisecond delay at 176 samples buffer length. So yeah, it looks like that's a good sweet spot. 1 millisecond more than my expensive interface I had like almost a decade ago. I used to have the Genesis One condenser microphone, and that bitch was beautiful. And hard times hit, and I had to sell it. You know, so but this is a good starter backup to have something that'll have to do for now for a 4 millisecond delay. It's not too bad. I'm sure there's something. I probably could toggle these different. Bring this back. See if I can get any better results. Turn those knobs back. Let's see if I bring this down ever so slightly. I'm gonna see if 160 samples is gonna do anything to the playback. I bring it back another notch. 144 samples. Still 4 milliseconds. Let's see if we can do better than that without underruns. So go back a little. This, I think right here is where I'm having underrun problems. It's probably because I'm running my screen recorder. It sounds a lot better at 3 millisecond delay. So 3 to 4 millisecond delay. 100 and let's see. So 128 samples on the ACO driver should do you justice. If you hear it sound like it hiccups, it's probably because you got too many apps running on your computer. You have to close them down. Or you're using a screen recorder like I am. Looks like it's holding up so far, guys. I did bring back these knobs right here. I touched them initially. I'm glad I brought them back. But it looks like it's holding up at the 3 millisecond. The way it should be, millisecond wise. So now I know when I'm spitting lyrics, I can hear it, and it sounds amazing, you know what I mean? And I'll be able to also create a beat with you guys, and you can hear me without the beat canceling out from the other video I did, even though I was dropping jewels in that video. So that, yeah, guys, let's go ahead and it did 3 underruns. Okay, so we have to figure something out here. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, 5 underruns giving us problems. Let's see. Let's bring this back a notch. Probably gonna have to deal with 4 milliseconds. Probably gonna have to deal with 4 milliseconds so that the underruns don't hit. But anyhow, don't touch these knobs initially, guys. Let's see if I can reset them. Still saying 4 milliseconds. But that's on 2 underruns. Let's see what we got here. Sample. That's that one. Let's go right here. That's the... I think it's the output that I messed with. Buffer does not always work. Okay, well, it had some underruns. You're just gonna have to mess with it, guys, if you're looking to record. The only thing that I can get to stop underrunning so much is I have to bring the sample rate. I have to bring the sample rate up more. So I think 160 was it where we had the sweet spot and no underruns happened. Okay, so let's try to record into it and see what happens with FL. Oh. 3 underruns. Dang, man, this sucks. Let's see if we can bring it back some more. 190. What is that? 5 milliseconds? It's too much. Bring it back. 176 samples. Bring it back. 176 samples. 4 millisecond delay. We're gonna give this a try. It's probably underrunning right now. No, it's showing 0 right now. So we're gonna see what's going on. It's not like it did 1 underrun, but we're gonna test. Okay, we're gonna record in. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Anyhow, you gotta test, guys. Like I said initially, don't play with other knobs. I probably screwed something up playing with those knobs. I'll probably restart a new folder and not touch those other knobs where the underruns keep happening. And yeah, that's so what it sounds like right here. It sounds pretty good. It's really good. Let's try to record. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Okay, so I'm gonna hit record, and we're gonna do record audio into a audio right here. All right, it's in song mode. Okay. Please select an audio input. Okay. So that'll be that one. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let's see what that sounds like. Take the record off. It actually armed right here. You really want to arm the track where the mixer part is right here. So I actually meant to do this. That's what I meant to do and record into it. But let's hear the playback and see what it sounds like. Let me go ahead and mute myself right here. Oh. Alright, let's see. It's still picking up. It's because I recorded right here. Let me go right here, and I think that's on a master, so let me go ahead and remove that so it's not doubling up. put that to none. Wait, make sure I'm on the right one. Click on that. It's the master. Put that to none. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'd be afraid that it's crashing on me. But let's listen to the playback. Let me go ahead and mute myself. Yeah. It still has some underruns going on. I hear it hiccuping. So let's see. Let's go to audio settings, see what's going on. 3 underruns at 176 samples. Let's see if we can bring it up a notch. If it'll 192. It's at 5 milliseconds. Now, when you start going up in milliseconds to stop it from underrunning, hold on. You can't even hear me. Hold on. I'm stupid. Sorry about that. What I meant to say was the underruns is if you have it to where you're having to bring the sample rate right here up at the expense of more milliseconds in delay, you might have to do this bit while recording. Take one headphone off the ear so that the offset doesn't throw you off. Okay. And there's options around it. I think what happened was I screwed with these right here, and it threw it off. It threw it off somewhere. But it also could be because I'm screen recording. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, saying comment, rate, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. This thing's a beast. I'm gonna play with it some more. You can record into it. Clearly, you can see. And that's that. It's a lovely thing, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me go ahead and edit this baby together and see how it came out, even with the underruns through the screen recorder capture device software I use. All right, bye. Subscribe to the channel. Tick that bell icon. Peace.